Hello everyone! When school closed last March, were you concerned about how to adapt your existing class material to an online format? Or any content that you worked hard for and you liked it? I was definitely. The app I am going to navigate with you addressed my concern, I think, pretty well. I am Madame Bourdy and I teach grade 7 Enrichi for French, Geography, Histoire and Ethics. This tutorial is about GoFormative, a tool I really find easy and very useful. So in this tutorial, I will cover what is GoFormative exactly, how to create an account, how to create an assessment from a PDF, how to create an assessment from scratch, how to assign the work that you've created to students, and we will see also how to see their results and their progress. And lastly, we will see the free version versus the paid version. So what is GoFormative exactly? So GoFormative is a web app that allows you to create online assessment for your student from your existing PDF files, but you can also create them from scratch. The cool thing about the app is that you get much more than the traditional multiple choice question or true and false that you have in other apps. It is really designated for all kind of subjects, math, science, français, English. You get to embed videos, audios, images, website, etc. So let's see how to create a GoFormative account. So I will go on a private browser because I already have my GoFormative account. So you just have to type goformative.com. So it's already there. And then you hit the sign up button. My connection is a little slow. You will have to say that you are a teacher. And you already have the option here to sign up with your Google or your Microsoft account. And that's pretty it. When you choose, for example, your Microsoft account, you will create a free account here. And you will agree, of course, to the terms. And you will have your free account. I won't do that because, obviously, I have already my own account. So when you have created your account, so we will begin to, you will be ready to create your first assessment, and you can try that from an existing PDF document, which is the easiest to do. And so once your account is created, you will arrive to this visual of GoFormative. It's a pretty spare space and easy to navigate. So here you get the title of your assessment that you will be able to put in here. And you have an edit button, a assign button, and a view response button. We will use our plus. You see that little plus that is dancing. And from there, you will have all your content. So the content box that opens has all the features and kind of question available in GoFormative. Just a thing though, I have a paid version account, so I have more than the free version, but we will talk about that on the last section of the presentation. So here you have the audio and the possibility to embed videos, images, text block. The video is here. You can have access to a whiteboard. You have the questions here, the kind of question that you can have, audio response, categorize, essay, graphing question for math, matching, multiple choice, multiple selection. You have the numeric for math, a resequence. Any subject can use this question to short answers, show your work. It works really well for me in geography, for example, and also it can work for science and math, and the true and false. So down here, you have two possibilities. So we will look at this possibility. So it's a PDF. So you want to use an assessment that you already have. So we will upload a PDF. So I will do that on my device. So I will do that. Let's see. I will take something that is in my tutorial folder. and I will take this one. Okay, so I will open that, and that's my PDF, and I want to do a conjugation assignment for my student. So I'm waiting for it to upload. So here it is. So my file is uploaded here. So the first thing I will do, I will put a title to my exercise. So it's verbe irrégulier because I'm doing a French assessment. Okay, I have my title, and now I want to add my questions. So the thing is that they are already on the left side of my screen. So I will go, and my first question, I just press around my one number, and I choose from my content which kind of question I want. It is a multiple choice. Okay, so then I have here now my multiple choice online, and I will so just give the student my choices. So first, I'm not obliged to put the type to type the question here because it's already here. Okay, choisissez la forme de vocabulaire. But I would suggest to do it because on a telephone, and we will see that how the students see the exercise on multiple devices. So on a telephone, it's not very easy to understand the situation that you have the text here, PDF, and the question here. So what I will do, I will take my, because it was a Word document before, I'm just going to highlight that, and I will put it as my first question here. Here we go. Oh, I did it twice. Sorry. We go. So this is my first question. And now I want to go, so I will go fast. So I will go to the second question here. Okay, and I can move my little dot thing if I want, if it's not really neat. And this one is also a multiple choice. So here I have my second question, and it is conjuguer les verbes. Oh, this one actually is not a multiple choice, so I will change it. It's a this one is a short answer question. So I will change it for short answer question. And it's conjuguer les verbes dans les phrases suivantes. So I will go to my second here. And I want to do this one. So let's copy. And my question is right here. And I want them to conjugate the verb apprendre. And they have to show their answer. So it's vous apprenez will be the answer that I want them to write down. So this is my answer. So my question is done. And then I go to the third one, and it's a true and false. So true and false. I will have my true and false here. And I'm going to copy my true and false. And I have it done in a few seconds, okay? And then it's false. Voila. So my assignment is finished, and I will show you the view that the student has. So here is the exercise if you are on a computer. So you have the first question here, and the student will have to click the right answer here. Here you have the short answer, so the student will have to click it here to write it down, and the vrai ou faux, the true and false, and they will have to click here. So, and they also have the visual here. So if they are on a tablet, so it's a little wider, and it will be that visual that they will have. I can put it in full screen for you to see. So this will be their vision, okay, their visual, I mean. So the only shorter and difficult one I find is the one on telephone, because sometimes, you know, it's very narrow, so it's less appealing, I find, okay? So voila! So now that we have created an assessment from a PDF file, so we will create one from scratch, and I will choose to do something with math. I'm not very good, so you will bear with me, but the purpose is to show to math teachers how it works, okay? So I go on my new formative here, and I will have that plus that is dancing. I go to my content box, and I want maybe to do a graphing. So I don't know which kind of question could be asked, so you know better than me. So what I wanted to show you is a cool thing that you will get the answer. Let's put it on here and here. The question could be, so you want an expression, and then it could be, let's say, y égale de x, de x, I don't know, plus 4. Okay, so then you have the expression here, and if you want a table, then let's say here could be 1, here 6, here 2, here 8, and here 3, here 10, and then you can see how the student can answer it here. Pretty cool. So I want to ask maybe numeric questions. So I will go to the numeric. Let's say I want to solve, I think it's the way math teacher do, for x. And so what I want is, let me see here. So this, so I will go and I will change that. I will put maybe x plus 3. Let's say that. Plus 3. And it's égal 5. Okay, good. And that's done. And my answer would be, so x égal. So here it's done. I hope I didn't do anything that was not that. Okay, so what I wanted to show also is the possibility to allow partial match, case sensitive, and show your work if you want the student to show their work. So, and they will be editing this background and they can answer with more details. So you have this pretty cool thing that opens here, and you can write from a scribble like that, or you can have a text here and write my answer is okay, etc. So that's the function for your exercise. So we'll say that it's a math exercise. Here we go. We have a title. So I have my exercise here. So now I'm ready to assign my verbe irrégulier or my math exercise to my student. What do I do? So assigning works to students on GoFormative can be through with a link, a code, or with a created class that you have. So I will show you with created class because I already have my classes created. So your classes are here. So I have named them group 1, group 2, group 3. I also have tutoring. So, and I have a class test when I want to show to my colleague. So here, for example, you can see some of the exercise that have been assigned, and everything that you see here are the number of people who join, or students who join my exercise. So let's take verbe irrégulier. So I want to assign that. So I will go there and I will assign it maybe to my group G2. So when I go there, it will be assigned to my group G2, and they will receive it on their account. Okay, so that I have created. So if, for example, I want to, I don't have a class created, so let's say that it's the math exercise. I can go and assign this exercise to a guest student. So when I do that, I will get a code, and the code is goformative.com/join, and the student will type that, and they will just put their name, and it will be pretty easy. Okay, so what is important to see is that I have adjust setting optional here. So when I do that, I have here all my settings. So I can set to restrict to individuals student. I can schedule open and close time. This is pretty nice when, for example, I have several groups and I don't want them to pass on the answers or the questions. So I will have a time for group A and a time for group 2, etc. And if I have a limit that I want to, for example, an exam, you would maybe put a limit of 2 hours. So you can do that with here time limit. After submission, what do you want? Do you want that the assessment stays visible to students? So usually I put keep visible but no edit allowed because I want it to count, for example, for their report card. So return scores, so don't show scores or show scores after they submit their work. It depends of what you want. And you can also let them know the answer. So of course, if it's an assignment that counts, I will say don't show answers because if, for example, I want them to retake it, I don't want them to have the answers. So this is the possibilities you have, and you can also shuffle the question in random order if you want. The student had their assignment, and they completed it. So now I receive their result, and I can receive their result many ways. It can be remotely, or it can be also when I'm teaching in presential. So how do I see their result and their progress? So here I will take, for example, one exercise that I had. I will take this one. So exercice passé composé because I have a few students here. So I will go here and I will hit the view answers here. And let's say I want to see the group 702. I have the names hidden, but I could turn them on to see my student, of course. So the visual is pretty cool because it's color coded and you can see which question goes really well. You can see my question 2 is 100% and the question 1 is pretty good too, 94. The question 9 was not very well succeeded. So I can say, oh, this question, either it's because of me, maybe the question was not well understood, or maybe it's where my students' difficulties are, and I will address that in the next class. So I find that very, very neat to have that. So what I like really with this app is the possibilities that I have to kind of give feedback, but in a batch grading mode. I really like that. So here, I will go on my assignment, le passé composé, and I will view the answers, but in another kind of visual. So there, okay, I can, for example, see for question 3, okay, this one, let's take this one. I can give to the student who has the good answers. You know, I can click on everyone that had the right answer, and then I can give them the feedback. Très bien, tu as compris. Okay, and then send that to them. And now they have a feedback, and it was kind of 4 students at a time. So it's a saving, a saving time mode. And the other thing that we can also have is a tracker. So the tracker will give me the progress of the student on multiple assignments. For example, if I go there on this group, so I will be able to see all their marks. So that's pretty cool, as you see, and it's very, very easy for me to see their progress. So the last thing I wanted to cover in this tutorial was to talk about the free version versus the paid version of GoFormative. The difference will be, of course, about the content that you will get in your content box. Okay, so I will show you. So here in our content box, in the free version, you will have this button, the embed button. You will have the image. You will have the text block, the video, and the whiteboard. For the questions, you will have The short answer, you will have show your work, you will have the true and false, you will have the essay question and the multiple choice. I'm not sure about the multiple selection. No, you don't have it. Okay, the multiple selection. So, which means that for math teacher, if you want to have the numeric, the graphing, the matching, and the categorize, you will have to have a upgraded version. But they give you a 30-day free trial when you first sign up for GoFormative. Then you can see for yourself if it's something that you really want to use. So it is all for me. If you have any question, do not hesitate to email me or ask any question. I will be really happy to answer you. Thank you for watching this video. You have been very good to me in this school, and it's my way of giving back. Thank you.